Let's start BugDB v2. Okay, we have basically the same aspect than the other one. This time we don't have only queries, we also have mutations. So what if we take the same route as earlier? So if we go for query, we have node schema type, node user, find user, all bugs, ID, reporter ID, text, private, reporter, and ID username. What does it tell us? We have admin, cool. Okay, so we have now a mutation. Query are basically getting the information, and mutation is initiating or creating a side effect, which means that we will be changing the value. So take that as a get, and this as a put, post, patch, whatever you want to call it. So we have the all bugs. Can we see all users? Because that was interesting last time. Edges, what do we have? Node, and what do we have now? ID and username. So for the user, we have a user admin and user victim, and we only have one bug. One thing interesting here is that private looks to be showing a private bug, or in this case here a non-private bug, so we could maybe assume that all bugs is kind of modified to show only public bugs, and therefore there might be some bugs that are private true, so we need to access to those. So what if we are going to try mutation? We have modify bug, which accepts an ID, private field, and the text gives us OK or the bug itself. Okay. So mutation we said, and modify bug, which requires ID. This is ID. So here, however, if you look at it, it's an integer. And this looks to be base 64. And if we do base 64 decode of that, we have 1. So if we do 1 and private equal true, so we can check if that's actually doing what we think it's doing to the all bugs. We're going to ask for OK and keep that in the clipboard. OK equal true. Perfect. Now I am going for query and have this thing here show me all the bugs. Show me all the bugs. If I run this out, all the bugs is now empty, which is basically telling me that I am indeed right in the fact that all the bugs doesn't show the private ones. So what we need to do is mutation true false, and we iterate on that number. ID1 was the one was showing. Let's see if 2 works. 2 is true. Let's see if there is a third one. False. a fourth one. Okay, so maybe there's only two bugs and we hit the one that we wanted. Let's show also the first one. Okay, so it feels like if the bug doesn't exist, then it doesn't show there. Going back to history, showing all the bugs. What do we see now? And we have our second bug, which has the flag. Thank you. That's all for the BugDB v2.